is ready to kickstart. Good luck, action stations.
Man your stations. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, sorry, there's no submarines in this game, is there?
Oh, what a shame. I mean, like, no, don't, let's not encourage it. No,
No,
we're not encouraging submarines in this one, okay? But
no, we do not want submarines in King of the Seas tournaments.
not right now.
Okay, so, oh my God, look at this. Funny has come out with a Schlieflin.
Yeah.
A Kremlin, Venetia, Petro, Stalingrad, a Shimakaze, 2 Delanis, and a Raganar.
And
wow.
Looks like NLP have changed it up and they done the same idea they did before.
Get those 2 Shermans and 2 Yi Yangs.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at that. Look at that.
Gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, like, in all seriousness though, folks, I mean, like, both teams are really gonna kick ass in this one. So, look, in all seriousness though, if they play right for the Schlieffen, or Schleffen, depending how you pronounce it, it's actually gonna be pretty interesting to see how this is played out, folks.
And like I was saying, with that battleship, the Schlieffen, it has a 12.5k secondary range. And if it's fully spec'd out for that, if a DD comes in that range, or any ship at that matter, it's going to come under a lot of firepower.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and it's definitely going to be very, very interesting, mate. And I can see that this is happening all over here. But interesting, eh?
Okay, for the funny side, this is interesting. We have both Delanis with their engine boost on heading over to the A cap. We also have the Ragnar, which could possibly turn and go to the B cap. And they're all in support with the Kremlin, the Schlieflin, and the Petropolov. So that's quite a big force on that side. Now, on the other side, they've got the Shimakaze at his engine boost on, followed by the Stalingrad, which seemed to have come to a standstill, and the Venetia, which is going to go out wide. So what's going on with the NLP over there, Revan?
Well, it's actually interesting to see what NLP is doing at the moment with the Yang and also the Moscow aggression and Ohio actually pushing hard towards A. But this is intriguing to see how this played out with the Petro, Yang, the Forest Shermans, and the Marseille over at Charlie. It's interesting how they've broken up their forces, to split up with here. But there's a lot of torp action going on both teams. Radar has been kicked in over at NLP side at this moment over towards A, and they detected the Delnies, and they're literally not mucking around. They're focusing fire on them, and yeah, it's just interesting to see how this played out.
But on that point, you've also got torps going towards the Yi Yang. Oh, no, they'll miss everything. So those torps will just sit at the bottom of the ocean. But like you said, well, excuse me, this death trap here that I'm talking about, viewers, is on my screen now. You've got this almost perfect circular island with 2 openings and then a small island in the middle. Now, in certain places on the island, you can shoot over it. But if you're a DD and you're caught in the middle, depending on what side you're caught on, you're almost a sitting duck for ships like the Moskva and the Yi Yang and the Petro, and possibly the Perusian with its secondary. So yeah, that's why I call it a death trap. Now there's plenty of radar action going on. Look at it all.
Yeah, that's definitely unreal to see. Like all the it's actually interesting to see what's been happening here. That's definitely interesting, though.
So let's see. We have got Funny that's capping A and B, and NLP is capping the Charlie cap.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon the strategy is going to be now for NLP, now that they've only got one of the cap?
Well, okay, at the moment, the way I'm seeing it is that once they get the Charlie cap, they could do it two ways. And at the moment, I'm actually very closely looking at Yu Yang. He might get talked here. But this is actually interesting to see what's happening right now. Oh, he might wear a Torv for NLP. No, he successfully dodged it. Okay, never mind. Alright, let's try that again. So there's actually some interesting action going on over here at Charlie. If they're going to move over for NLP, the way I see it is that they can do a hard push at Bravo, but at the moment they're just waiting. So I can see that there's going to be interesting. So with the Moskva, Muyang, Pression, and the Ohio could push back to A once they get, you know, some reinforcements.
Okay, now there's not really a lot happening.
No.
Well, actually there is.
There's a lot in terms of focusing fire from the Delny and the Ragnar on, and also the Kremlin on the Petro.
Yeah, for NLP, the Petro's getting pounded by the Ragnar and the Delhi.
I actually made the right prediction here that the Forest Sherman's going to come into play here. I have a feeling they're actually moving them over here for a reason, but they ain't just, you know, wait a minute, they actually just got radared by the Stalingrad at long range, so they got to move out. They lost their element of surprise there.
Yep, well done to that commander for popping his radar right at the perfect time.
Yep, for the funny team.
There's still a lot of torps heading towards the Shimakaze.
Yeah, exactly, and I think that there's a possibility that the Shimakaze could take at least one torp. Oh!
Oh, they were deep water torps.
No, but it was so funny. It was like, it would have been awesome. But hey, in all seriousness, but the Moskva and the Yang over at Bravo with the Ragnar and also the Delny action is going to be interesting. It's, you know, gameplay, a bit of exchange, crossfiring happening. But look, Forest Shermans have come into the rescue. They actually started focusing fire and burning down that Ragnar, really focusing it hard, using the smoke, going at 1/4 speed, doing a seesaw effect as well too, and it's actually very well played there.
That Ragnar needs to get out of there, and that's what he's trying to do, but he can't outrun the guns of the Forest Sherman.
He's been focused fired on by the Pression as well too, so everyone's literally hammering at long range.
He's going to wish that he never went in there.
Yep, and look at this. There's a Moskva just fired up radar, and then the hydroacoustics was kicked in by over the Schleffen on the enemy team.
But have you seen the torps that are heading, that the Ragnar fired? They're heading directly into that smoke where they've got
the Yu Yang just died on the NLP team from the Shimakaze.
Wow, he wore torpedoes. So they may, again, losing a DD is not, the torps ran out. Losing a DD at this stage is so critical, because that's a part of your spotting, your torpedo damage. It's just a shame to lose one so quick.
Yeah, true that. That's just unreal. That's just unreal.
Yeah, but the A cap is pretty much uncontested for Funny. But look at this bit of play. You got the Moskva just sort of sitting on the other side of that island, and the Schleiflin is inside. So, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. So, yeah, that's an interesting bit of a standoff there.
That is very true.
So right now, the Yu Yang's fired all his torps. Some are going to hit the island, but that is going to put the Petropavlov and the Kremlin, and the Petropavlov for funny just wore one torp. And will he wear another one?
Yeah, that's a good question though, because like that's
yes, he did.
He did.
He wore another torp, so that's a bit of a blow to his health.
Yep, and the Petro is actually getting really focus fired on right now, and the funny Petro is actually just like getting hammered, and his health is losing all the place. All the pressure's got hit hard just a moment ago, and Marseille's getting hit hard as well too. Just all over the place, mate.
Yep, that Petropavlov is in deep trouble. Those two Shermans, like you said, you get two Shermans or two Ragnars that work together on a ship, and that ship is just going to get pounded with the rate of fire. There you go. There goes the funnies Petro. But now the Perusian for NLP is copying a pounding as well. He's copped a big pounding and still on fire. So NLP may lose their next ship, and they did. And Schlieffen have gone as well. So at this stage, 2 ships down each.
Yeah, interesting though.
Still anybody's game. There's only health, combined health-wise or hit
those
points.
talks on the Marseille could actually be very serious trouble for the Marseille. Oh, no, he survived. He survived. Very good, very good.
Okay, the Shermans are now concentrating on the Kremlin.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, like, there's no doubt about it. When you see 2 Shermans focusing on a big battleship like that, definitely a lot of hits going in there.
Yeah, and you've got the Yi Yang with his engine boost on from NLP. He's steaming in, so he'll be doing over 50-odd knots on the Yi Yang.
Yep.
Or thereabouts.
Yep. NLP has actually fired up the radar on the Moskva and actually tried to detect the Delny and the Kremlin and also the Ragnar, which is very good. But the Ragnar on the enemy team, the funny team, has actually done the same thing as well too. And it's interesting to see the Ohio is actually waiting to make the move to go around and flank the Ragnar.
Oh, this could be an interesting maneuver by the Kremlin. He's going to...
The Ragnar is actually... The Yu Yang is actually charging at the Kremlin. This is a hardcore top action right here, folks. Leroy Jenkins. And there you go. That was a good kill.
Oh, and Funny just lost the Ragnar as well.
What?
Yes, to the Moskva.
Damn.
And NLP obviously lost their battleship. So things have turned here.
Okay.
In Funny's favour.
That's actually very true. But let's just see.
And they hold on to their points lead. They're 102 points in front, with NLP capping the A cap now. So
yep, it's a bit of a stalemate for both teams.
Yep, this is going to come down to, oh, there we go. NLP just lost one of their Yi Yangs.
Yep, that'll still be expected because they got actually really focus fired on.
Yeah, and now the Funnies Delaney is getting focus fired on by the Shermans.
Yeah.
I think the Shermans, I think you're going to see a lot of Shermans from now on.
It's actually going to be interesting to see if the Austin was actually going to be used in this matches in the near future. It could be a possibility, but like, to be honest, I don't see the Austins used very much at all in battles, or even clots anyway, or tournaments like this. But it's interesting to see that the Marseille is actually kiting away at the moment from the Delny, and even though he's getting focus fired on from the Delny and also the Venetia and the Shimakaze, he's done the top run. The poor Marseille on NLP is on his own, but the forest Shermans are actually doing a lot of damage on that Stalingrad, and also the Moskva and Ohio are moving in and coming into play to reinforce.
Yep. All that NLP has to do is I'm just trying to figure out what they can do.
Well, NLP has actually done a good job right now to catch up in points and everything right now, so they're really pushing hard.
Yeah, they're 138 points behind NLP are.
Yeah.
So very close on the timing.
Yeah.
It's 3 minutes 51 seconds for Funny and 3 minutes 28 seconds for NLP. So it's again another nail-biting game.
But I have a feeling my money is on NLP to actually close the gap. Oh, wait, I take that back. NLP has just lost it.
No, sorry, you can't take it back.
Yeah.
Once said, you can't take it back.
But that's funny though, to what I see how this is going out now. But looks like Funny has a chance for a tiebreaker.
Yes, it could be a tiebreaker. You've got Funny's down to 2 minutes, 3 minutes for NLP. So
there's a chance that if Funny don't lose a ship right now, they have a chance for tiebreaker match.
I'm going to make a prediction. It's going to be a tiebreaker.
Same here. But I love tiebreakers, and it's a good way for content and also tournament reasons. I love tiebreakers.
Exactly. I love tiebreakers too. You can't beat them.
That's it. But it's actually interesting to see how this pans out, though. Ooh. This could be a deciding factor here.
But thinking about it, if NLP can get in the C cap, that's going to stop Funny from getting any more points.
True, but I can see a bit of trade-off going on here and a temper desperation from NLP.
The Moskva on the Starly are going to ram.
Oh, that's close in. And yes, the reset. Okay, so... But wait, the points didn't really reset.
No, because they're both cruisers, so they lose the same amount of points and time.
Yeah, that's true, and I just noticed that the first Sherman is really doing his job on that Delny. If he can kill the Delny, that's a close opportunity reset right there. Come on, get the Delny. You're almost there. And the shells are really going at it. I can't believe there's like over-shelling the Delny right now.
Yeah, he's and one of them's actually switched to HE, and that's way overshot.
Yeah, I cannot believe it.
Wow, that was like a battleship length. Or an aircraft carrier length.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm surprised that the Sherman doesn't chase down the Delany, because if he was... Well, but then again, there's only like 24 seconds left in the match. So
that's right. But look at it this way. I mean, like, I can definitely say comfortably with you, we are going to see a tiebreaker.
Yes, it's going to go into a tiebreaker. Definitely. 9 seconds to go.
So, big shout out to Funny for a good comeback for this match. It's actually good to see that they did a good comeback. It is actually very, very interesting to see how this pans out, though. It could go either way now. It can.
It could. It's going to see now what they're going to do. Whether they're going to stay with the ships that they've chosen, or are they going to up it? Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see. And it looks like they've gone again with the Sleeping Giant.
We'll wait and see. We're not 100% sure yet. But I have to admit, just by looking at the matches so far, folks, it has been really, really, really tough on both sides at this stage.
Yes, I wouldn't want to put my money on any of them because they're just so close.
Yep.
You
And
know?
and also we're going to do a draw out on 2 people at this stage. Just bear with me 1 second, folks. Yuki Khan and Eagle Eye 321. You must message me on Twitch because you have won the COTS codes. Good luck.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Okay. Johnny Too Good 69. You also have won a code. Message me in Twitch and I shall send you your code.
And okay, the next giveaway has started. Good luck, folks, and we're gonna take it out from there. But yeah, we're gonna take 5, folks, because like this is unreal. I mean, like, this is unreal to see a tiebreaker right now. Definitely good to see a tiebreakers. But
Yes.
looks like the Tears of
Tears of
Desert,
the Desert.
have been chosen for this tiebreaker. So Tears of the Desert is gonna be an interesting decider.